majority of educated leaders of the world recognize, acknowledge that Buddhism, meditation is medication. And many scientists recognize and acknowledged meditation is medication. Therefore, they do a lot of research. I myself have done many research, particularly as I aged. My heart condition is not really perfect. I knew many of us heart health is not really perfect because there's so many things that disturb our mind, our emotions, thoughts, which are directly linked to the heart. And the heart is so tired to resist those kind of negative emotions, negative thoughts, negative feeling. And there's no medicine to get rid of them, but only meditation. Yet, majority of Buddhists, the traditional Buddhists, have never understood that meditation is medication, and they have not been interested in that meditation is medication. And I want to have another new generation that can understand what meditation is and how meditation can help our life to get better, healthier, and happier. By just a minute, 60 seconds, paying attention to the breath can change the nervous system and can remove anxiety. Science fully supports the Buddha's teaching. Not Buddhism, but science fully supports Buddha Dharma, not Buddhism. Buddhism is religion, but Dharma is not religion. But when I say this, people will be difficult to understand why the Buddha, why he says Buddhism is religion, Dharma is meditative, not religion. Because Buddhism established this religion and recognized by many people as religion, but Dharma is not religion. So when you're paying attention to the breath, right now at the moment, when you are paying attention to the breath, it is not Buddhism. It is a practice of Dharma. Because Buddhism is religion, can establish the faith. They believe their faith. Buddhist people establish their life on the Buddhist belief, Buddhist faith. But Dharma has nothing to do with the faith. When you pay attention to the breath, you can imagine, is it faith or is it practice? The answers are clear. It is a really practice, not a faith. And also there's nothing wrong to pay attention to individual breath that comes in, that goes out. Every living being, except animal. Animal cannot do this because they have no 40% small part of the brain, no extended knowledge. A human being can do this. I'm really happy on the other hand because the UN, United Nations, recognized, acknowledged that meditation is medication. And they also hold the ceremony as meditation, World Meditation Day, every December 21st, every year. This makes me really exciting and happy. As Albert Einstein said, the religion of the future will be a cosmic religion. That would be Buddhism. I don't like the word Buddhism, but I always replace Buddhism with the Dhamma. Because the Buddha teaches us, Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. He doesn't teach us Buddhism Saranam Gacchami. So we have to just follow the Dhamma Saranam Gacchami, not Buddhism Saranam Gacchami. But many people are following the Buddhism Saranam Gacchami, not Dhamma Saranam Gacchami. But the world today, majority of educated people, scholars, scientists, philosophers, psychologists, psychiatrists are following the Buddha's teaching as a Dhamma by practicing meditation. Particularly to pay attention to the breath. Everybody has that breath. Everybody can do it. There's nothing wrong just to pay attention to the breath that comes in, that goes out. Exhale and inhale. Nothing against any culture, any tradition, any belief. It's harmonious way of life with everyone. When you talk about Dhamma, you will never have a conflict. But when you talk about Buddhism, you will always find the conflicts with other religion. I think this is the point that everybody should understand. I'm now 36 years of a monkhood, a life of monk, a monastic life. 36 years. It's not little, not 3 days, 4 days, but 36 years. I've never felt against any tradition, any culture, any religious belief and faith as I travel different places, including Europe and China, Beijing. When I talk about Dhamma, people are interested in. Of course, I leave aside Buddhism. I bring a Dhamma. I take a Dhamma with me. Today, the world recognizes that Buddhism as Dhamma taught by the Buddha is medication. And therefore, many adults, old adults, middle-aged people are trying to practice this meditation to heal their life, to make themselves healthier and happier life. I myself, my heart condition is not good, but practicing this meditation, it becomes better. And diabetes, pre-diabetes can be reduced when practiced even in my own life. Diabetes cannot exist when practicing with this. Diabetes means one of the dukkha. Diabetes is one of the dukkha. Heart condition is also one of the dukkha. Lung problems also the dukkha. Blood pressure, hypertension is also dukkha. All of them are called dukkha satya because when it happens, when it rises, everybody feels uncomfortable, unhappy, dissatisfied, incomplete, imperfect. Therefore, it's called dukkha. That dukkha can be reduced by practicing magga satya. Magga satya is meditation. If I talk this in Europe and America and other countries, well-educated and supported by scientific education, they will be happy to hear this. As in this special occasion, World Meditation Day, therefore, slowly Buddha Dharma, Buddha's Dharma, not Buddhism. Buddha Dharma becomes popular across the world. And people take refuge in the Dharma as a medication to heal themselves, to cure some diseases within themselves by practicing Dharma. It is something really interesting. Dharma is indestructible. Dharma will never be destroyed by anything because it exists. Believe it or not, the Dharma will never be destroyed. But Buddhism can be destroyed at any moment. It can be fading away slowly. As Richard Dawkins said, religion will go extinct. Buddhism, as it is religion, will go extinct. But Dharma will never extinct. As long as human life is existing, the Dharma will never be gone away. Because mind, mental concomitants, material phenomena are Dhamma. Chittan, Chitasikan, Rupan, Nibbana are called Dhamma. They're existing forever. Whether there's a Buddhism or Christianity or Islam or Hinduism or Judaism, whether there's no religion, Dhamma exists. You must be very clear on that point. Then you will be truly Buddhist. As long as you're not able to distinguish between the Dhamma and Buddhism, being Buddhist is almost nothing, useless. But when you can distinguish between the Dhamma and Buddhism, being Buddhist may be something meaningful because you understand Dhamma. There are so many people, particularly in this traditional Buddhist country, Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Sri Lanka. Majority of them don't understand the Dhamma, but they understand only Buddhism as religion. They don't understand that Dharma is medication. They don't have any scientific opinion, scientific concept on the Dharma. Therefore, yesterday I gave a message. Don't be scholar, but be practitioner. Don't be scholar, but be practitioner. Practitioner means first they have to learn and put it into practice. But scholar just to be scholar. They don't practice. They will never practice anymore. But they wanted to be just scholar and teach people. They are interested in teaching people and they're enjoying teaching people. I'm not enjoying teaching people. I'm guiding people, leading people how to practice it, to be practitioner. This is the way that how we should live with the Buddha Dharma in this precious life. I'm truly happy that UN accepted the meditation as medication. International day ဖြစ်လို့ international language နဲ့ပြောခဏနေတာမှတ်တမ်းကြမှာမယ်မှတ်တမ်းထားပါမယ်